Confused about the cosmos? Can't tell a planet from a star? Then give us just 5 minutes and we'll show you what they are. Jack Horkheimer, stargazer, tells you all about the night sky and the biggest show of all, the universe. And now, this week's episode.
See the Lord of the Rings almost ringless, then watch his rings grow. Greetings, fellow stargazers. This is a wonderful time to take a look at Saturn, the Lord of the Rings planet, because you'll not see the rings this skinny again until the year 2025. Plus, you'll be able to watch them grow from now until October 2017, when they will be at their fattest. Let me explain. Okay, we've got our sky set for any night the next couple of weeks. Just after sunset, facing south, where you will see two very bright lights. The slightly bluish one is Spica, the brightest star, Virgo the Virgin. And to its right is pale yellowish white ringed Saturn. It is the second largest planet because it is only 75,000 miles wide compared to Jupiter's 88,000 miles width. But if we cheat and count Saturn's rings, it's actually twice as wide as Jupiter, 176,000 miles wide. It enjoys another peculiar distinction because its density is actually less than that of water, which means that if we could find a cosmic bathtub big enough, it would float. And don't make me say it, it would undoubtedly leave rings around the tub. At any rate, once you've found Saturn, I suggest you take a look at it through an OPT, which is short for other people's telescopes. Or, if you do happen to have a small telescope yourself, you can watch Saturn's rings slowly grow for the next several years. Right now, Saturn's rings are the skinniest you will see them until March of 2025. But in the meantime, you can watch them grow until they're at their widest in 2017. They're about 2 degrees open right now, as astronomers say, but they will slowly keep opening, so much so that by the end of this year, they'll be 10 degrees open. And this opening process will continue and is really fun to watch. But why do Saturn's rings open and close, you ask? Well, it all has to do with the positions and orbits of Earth and Saturn. Now, our Earth is the third planet out from the Sun, and Saturn is number 6. And according to Kepler's third law of planetary motion, the closer a planet is to the Sun, the faster it travels. Our Earth makes one trip around the Sun, that is one orbit, once every 365 and a quarter days. Saturn, however, is so much farther away and moves so much slower that it takes 29 and a half Earth years to make one trip around the Sun. Last September, it was positioned so that we saw Saturn's rings edge on. And it takes approximately 7.5 years from that time until we'll see Saturn's rings wide open, which will occur in 2017. Then, after 7.5 more years, Earth will be in such a position that we will see Saturn's rings edge on again, after which they will start to open in the other direction for the next 7.5 years, and will be wide open once again in 2033. Then, 7.5 years later, we'll see them edge on once again, almost exactly the way we saw them last September. The entire cycle takes about 29.5 years. But remember that Saturn is not rocking back and forth. It simply has to do with where we each are in our respective orbits. So get the outside just after sunset, face south, and look for Saturn's rings, which are currently very skinny. Start your ring opening watch now and keep looking up.
Make the Stars Your Own is available on DVD or VHS for $19.95.